Hello, I'm Kristopher Dahir, your Spark City Councilman for Ward 5. And it is exciting to be out here on this beautiful day at City Hall. We're seeing some of the work they're doing, but they're doing this all over our city, trying to keep it beautiful and amazing. And I want to talk to you about these guys because they are heroes in our city, and sometimes you don't think about them. It's our public works. They have a lot of different areas they focus on, and I want to talk to our good friend Ron Corman about this. Thank you for all you do, sir.
Thank you. How are you today, Councilman Dahir?
What a beautiful day. Thank you for being willing to share about some of the good stuff. Here's my concern. Sometimes I think in our city, people just think things just get done. It's like they go to bed and they wake up in the morning and everything's just looking beautiful, or snow's removed or something. Tell us how this works, because we know that there's a lot of people behind the scenes making this happen.
Sure. So, 365 days of the year we're out there. We're doing, what needs to be done in our city. I've been with the city for just shy of 25 years.
Well, I do have a question. We have a thing called Community Appearance Group. Now, I mean, obviously the name should just tell us what it is, but just in case, tell us what that means. What's that looking like?
So the Community Appearance Group came out of several different areas in public works. They came from drains, they came from parks, and they came from some additional just labor or personnel that we brought on. And they're responsible for maintaining the things around the city that keep our city looking good and keep it the city of choice. They're responsible for all kinds of different fields, special events set up. Hopefully we'll have a special event season this year. Graffiti, they'll do snow removal on sidewalks. They're picking up the trash, they're cleaning up the medians. They're out there where people see what Sparks is really about.
Well, I have a few stats that I want to share, things that I've heard, and I think it's amazing. So we have seen our city and our workers, our public works, clean up 111,477 trash cans emptied. That's a lot of trash cans.
That's a lot of trash cans.
Over 1,000 tons of trash from parks hauled to the dump. That's amazing. Average 250 acres mowed per week. Now, I have this little stretch in my house I don't even like thinking about, so I can't imagine what that would be like. All the play structures inspected monthly, and we have a lot of parks around. 328.5 hours spent on vegetation management at the river. 122 yards of illegal dump material picked up. I'm going to say that again. 122 yards of illegal dumped material picked up. That's like when I get up to hit a golf ball and I go 122 yards. That's a lot of trash. I'm just saying. 282 yards spent cleaning up homeless camps and 203 yards of material removed. And this means 1,462, almost 63 hours spent spraying 7,885,200 square feet of ground per weeds. Wow, you guys work hard. Tell me a little bit. I know one of the things is snow removal. How do we prepare for snow? How do we prepare for something like that?
Well, one thing that we do is we watch the weather, making sure that all of our equipment is in good shape so that when a storm does come, that we can get out there and have the adequate equipment to do the job. And then we will, depending on what the storm looks like, is how we proceed with it. So we might put down some brine if we think that it's going to be a cold storm and we don't want ice and snow sticking on the streets. Or we might just come out and plow. Just depends on what the storm is, but we're always ready for it.
And one of the things I want to point out too, so years ago we had quite a bit larger staff. And I think it's important. Sometimes there's people wondering, how we spend money, how we hire people and things like that. But we don't have the same staff we used to have. Can you talk about that for a minute and what we have now compared to then? And we actually have more work to do now than ever.
Sure. During the Great Recession in 2008, we lost staff due to layoffs and the stop hiring freeze and that kind of thing, and so we've lost staff through that. And of course, as time has gone by, it's taken a long time to get those revenues back that we lost from that recession. And with inflation, it just hasn't, we haven't been able to bring the staff back on that we used to have. What we have done is we have tried to become more efficient in what we do. We try and plan better. We try and communicate with our staff and with other players in the city, other departments, to make sure that we're getting out there and getting done everything that we need to. I think that our staff does a really good job of staying up on top of all the high points and getting the job done to the best of their ability.
That's awesome. Anything else you want to share before we're done? I know you guys do so many different things.
Well, one thing I do want to say is I want to thank all the volunteer groups that do come out. KTMB is one of our big groups, and there are many others that that I can't even begin to name all of them, that volunteer time to come out and do cleanup activities or different types of things around the city, all voluntary. And we're always happy to host that. We're happy to provide tools. We're happy to provide the trash pickup after the fact with one of our garbage trucks or something like that. So I want to thank everybody that's come out and done their part, whether it's in a park, whether it's on a roadside or wherever, and help to keep our community clean. So thank you.
That's awesome. We do live in an awesome city, but it's part of these because you're there. But it also means, please just know that there's a group of people constantly thinking of how to make this city look better, be better, so you have an incredible place to call home. We do want you to know if you have any questions. One, I'm available. You can always email me at kdare@cityofsparks.us or go to our Public Works, go to our city website, and there's a place there that you can actually go in and share what you saw. Make sure you know if there's a problem. We want to make sure we're helping. So please make sure you step in, do your part, let us know what's going on, but I also hope you have a great day and enjoy this wonderful city called the City of Sparks. Thank you.